I got someone pregnant at 23. My name is Mark, and here's my story. At 23, my life took an unexpected turn. A little over 4 years ago, I graduated from high school. After that, I faced some challenges in choosing the right path for my studies. Around the same time, I had a girlfriend who was deeply in love with me, and I loved her too, but she was eager to get married and I wasn't ready for that step yet. I tried my best to calm her down because in my mind, I wanted to settle down first before thinking about marriage. On top of that, my mother, being a widow and I, her only son, was also pushing me to get married. She dreamed of seeing me with a wife and children. One day while I was away, my girlfriend called me and told me that my parents had visited her family to get acquainted, without even informing me. I was shocked. How could they do this without my consent? I immediately called my mom to ask for an explanation. She assured me it wasn't anything serious, but I was still confused. I shared the situation with my older sisters, and they were furious. They didn't hold back in expressing their anger, which only added to the pressure I was already feeling. I wasn't ready. Not ready to marry, not ready to start a family, and I wasn't even financially stable yet. A few months later, my girlfriend told me that her father was insisting that she marry another man. She resisted for a while, but eventually she gave in and married the guy. Now she already has 2 children. I never wanted to end up in this situation, but I was completely lost. Years passed, and gradually, things started looking up for me. I discovered some online businesses like dropshipping. I invested my money in training, but things didn't go as I had hoped. Still, I didn't give up. I met someone with whom I had taken the same course. He was selling physical products locally, so I started working with him on commission. Slowly, I began earning a little money, but my mom kept insisting that I get married and give her grandchildren. From my side, I wanted to become a successful entrepreneur first, to achieve financial freedom before thinking about marriage. Yet despite my efforts, I didn't feel like I was moving fast enough. Now it's September 2024. A few months ago, I met Celine, a young woman I care about deeply. We started dating, and soon we fell in love. She had just begun a fashion design course. We started being intimate, but every time she refused to use protection. She said she didn't like it. I should have insisted more. One time she was worried, so we took a pregnancy test, which came back negative. I thought that would be a lesson for me, but soon after, we were back to having unprotected sex. As the month went by, Celine still hadn't gotten her period. I started to panic, but she reassured me that it wasn't a pregnancy. Days went by, and still no period. Her breasts were swollen, and she was always tired. I eventually brought her to my place, and we bought a pregnancy test to check. In just a fraction of a second, our lives changed. 2 red lines appeared, and I found myself saying, "You're pregnant." I'm lost. I don't know what to do. Celine's father is the one we fear the most. We're out of ideas. If he finds out, everything could end badly. I'm scared, and I don't know what to do anymore. For my dreams, for hers, or for our future. Please, do you have any advice to help us get through this situation?